1-star reviews. Don't you hate them? Let me ask you something. Have you ever had a bad review? It just ruins your day. You know the one, you did your best work and you knew that client wasn't happy, and off she goes and bam, straight onto social media telling the whole world that you're rubbish. Here's the truth. It is always going to happen. The amount of clients that you actually do and the amount of clients you actually see, you are going to get 1 or 2 bad reviews. That isn't the bad thing. Imagine seeing a salon that's got completely 5 stars across the board. I would think they were lying. You might think they're lying. A bad review can be really good. So it's all about how you react to that review. You see, let me tell you something. I know when I've had a bad review, I lose sleep, like I'm sweating and I'm thinking it's unfair and it's unjust. You know, I'm checking Google all the time in case that client that just left, I know she wasn't happy. Is she going to tell the world how horrible we are? And why don't they just email us? Why do they have to go straight to social media and just attack us? Why don't they just pick up the phone and tell us they're not happy? And we think when a bad review comes, we think the fact that everyone hates us or our competitors are looking and laughing at us. It really hurts. It really does. You start questioning everything. Was it me? Was it my team? What could we have done? Are we not good enough? You see, I think most of us, we take this personally. We really do. What are Google reviews and how important are they for you? Now, I truly believe that Google reviews right now are the number one thing your salon you should be working on. We are going to move into a whole new generation where AI is going to start suggesting where prospective salon clients go to. So when they type into ChatGPT, Claude or Gemini, you will go like, I'm looking for balayage or what colour would suit me. It's going to come up with people they recommend in the area. You might have seen already if you've hit Google, Gemini comes up first. And the good thing of this at the moment is when a client goes to Google right now, it comes up with a bunch. You've got to be in the top 3, but it comes up with a bunch that they can scroll through. AI is going to suggest 1, 2 or 3. And you want to make sure that you're one of them because clients will never see you otherwise. So one thing we have to understand here is we have to make sure that your salon is getting enough reviews that Google and now chat or AI is going to refer you to get you lots of new clients because otherwise they're going to be going somewhere else. Now, some of you might be thinking, and I've seen this quite a few times, where you use an outsider to say, I don't want Google reviews, please don't send them, I might get a bad one. So you send them to either your salon softwares, which, yeah, it may rub your ego. It may go, ooh, so-and-so was very good. No one's going to see it. How many of them are actually going to go to your salon software and search for best balayage near me? It's never going to happen. It's a waste of time. And if you ever change salon software, bam, you're just all gone. And second, some of you might say, hey, I'm going to use an outsider. And if they give me a review, and only if it's a good one, we'll then let it go to Google. Because if you ask me for a review, if I actually do it, then I'm not going to do it twice. We're all busy. You see, being scared of 1-star reviews might be stopping your salon from actually growing. You've got to take it on the chest. You've got to go, I'm good enough. And if clients don't think so, then we can react to that. You see, this is where most salon owners get this wrong. Bad reviews are not the problem. It's how you respond to that bad review. Let me tell you about a restaurant that I went to. I was searching for a restaurant to go out for an evening meal. It was new to town. I'd never been there before. And I saw this one salon with a 1-star review. So I looked at her response. So this was the complaint. This restaurant hates children. And I thought, oh, I'm going to read the response. And the restaurant owner responded with, we take food seriously. We like our people that come out and have a good time, and we don't want children running around or making a noise. Now that made me understand that type of restaurant is not going to be full of kids. It made me understand that restaurateur took her food seriously. And I went because of that 1-star review. So it's how you respond to that 1-star review that matters. And I want you to try and remember, trying to keep emotion out of that is the key. So if you do get a 1-star review, go for a walk, chill out before you respond. But second, you are not responding to that person. You are responding to anyone that's going to read your response. So you're really responding to the next prospective person. So a 1-star review can actually grow your business. It really can. So you know what? I know what it feels like. The moment it comes through, you get angry. You go, I did my best on that person. I get defensive. Oh, she never knew what she wanted, or she was just cheap. I know, I've been there. You'll argue with her. By the way, take it offline as fast as you can. Do not argue publicly at all. We blame the client, emotional takes over. And the reality of this is, like, someone seeing you having a beach fest is just literally going to lose you other people. It really will. How you respond is what matters more than anything else. Now, I've coached hundreds of salons, and I can tell you this. The one thing that I see is that salon owner that has the most reviews, the salon owner that responds best, and the salon owner that comes out of this being more professional are the ones that do well. I have also worked with multi-million-dollar salons, and I've worked with 1 or 2 man bands, and they both make mistakes. We all do. I've made lots of them in my career. I've cut someone's hair and thought, oh, that's too short, or that's the wrong colour. We are human after all. So what I want you to do is think about a nice simple framework that when you do get a bad review, that you can, first of all, work through a process. This is what we do. First of all, acknowledge. This person that has gone out of their time of day to give you a bad review, it takes effort, which means they're a little bit angry and they're a bit annoyed. And yeah, it's easier to go to social media than call the salon because maybe they don't want confrontation. And the last thing they want is confrontation online. So first of all, acknowledge. Acknowledge them that they're not happy. That's all they're after, acknowledgement that they're not happy. No blame game here. Second, apologize. And I know that's going to be hard when you feel that you're not wronged. But the reality is, I remember many years ago, we had a client that come into our salon and she was crying. She was flying to Ireland the next day. She wanted her hair done. So we went against our good instinct of not doing it to do something so she can go to this wedding and look half decent. And we did. And she went to the wedding. And then she came back in asking for her money back. And you know what I said? No. I said, we told you at the time and we still did it. And we made you look brilliant and it was better than when it was before. And she still moaned. And I went, not a chance. I'll take you to court. You know what? I just had sleepless nights and I had grief and she didn't care. She did not care at all. To her, the bit that we helped her was suddenly irrelevant. It was suddenly the fact is that she had paid for something and she wasn't happy. I want you to think about that for a second. Somebody, no matter whose fault it is, came in, they paid for something that they thought they were getting and it wasn't. Take the blame away here. How would you feel if you went somewhere and bought something and it wasn't worth the money? It wasn't what you expected. I know there's consultations that can go wrong and I know that things can happen, but the reality is in that client's mind, she didn't get what she thought she was actually getting. And that's why you got a bad review. Now, thinking about this to the next stage, if you do have a 1-star review or someone didn't like it, 9 out of 10 times it's down to the consultation and the conversation that went wrong. And that's what you use with your team to make sure it never happens again. It's really important that you take something and learn from it. Now, like I said before, after you've apologized, take it offline. Now, that means you can message her, you can email her. Once you've responded, email her, message her, say you're sorry, and hopefully they'll take it down or see what happens, see if you can phone her up and have a chat with her. And show that you're professional. Now, remember, like I said before, you are not replying to this client. You're replying to every future client that's going to read it. Because some people will go straight to the 1-star reviews like me. It's too many good ones. I want to see what people hate about the place. And if they said the colour was too dark and you responded with, I'm really sorry, I acknowledge you weren't happy, please come back in, let's fix it. Like, how does that make that person feel? It makes them think this salon cares. If I went there and I'm doubting if they're going to do my hair beautiful and they actually respond like they care, there's a really good chance they will choose that salon. So think about that as you go through. Keep it very professional. And also, I think that's the right thing to do. Now, also, imagine someone who sees this bad review and then they see your response. So instead of losing trust, they gain it. Instead of losing trust in you, they gain it. And this is powerful, really powerful, because a lot of people out here won't do that. They will stick with their ego, that they're better than that and she was rubbish and he was a pain in the bum. You're not going to be like that. You see, the biggest issue is really simple. Reviews aren't really the problem. Like, not enough 5-star reviews. Like, your job is, if you get a few bad reviews, drown it with lots of good ones. The problem as well is most of you don't have time to ask the client's reviews, or you're scared to ask the client reviews in case what would happen. If that's you there, you need to tighten up your client journey. You have no way of responding fast enough. And there has to be a timeline in that. Google likes you to respond in good time, and so does the client that says that you're good or that says that you're bad. And then also, once you've done all this effort, wouldn't it be good to send out like your Google review that you've had a 5-star review out into the world to cover all your social media as well? I've had salons for over 25 years. We've still got my fingers in at least 3 salons right now. And we work on Google reviews. And every single Monday, our Google reviews that we get turned into a testimonial and get sent out to Instagram and Facebook. And we decided that because this was such a time-consuming exercise for salon owners like yourself to do that, we decided, what if we could do that for them? For our clients that we coach, we try and teach them to get more reviews, but they're too busy to respond. They're too busy definitely to send it out to social media. And we think, what a waste. Like, you've done this great work and someone says how good you are and that's it. Why not reuse it and repurpose it? So we created Salon AI Automation Management Machine. It will sort out your reviews to get you more 5-star reviews, to get you lifted into Google and to ChatGPT, to Claude and to Gemini, to get your salon ahead of all your competition. It will respond on your behalf, even those 1-star ones, taking emotion out of the way. Google then sees that you care and pushes you up even more. And finally, it takes that review, it brands it into your colors, and it sends it out into social media to tell them that you are brilliant at what you do. Now, if this is something that you're interested in, you can either comment below reviews, or you can just DM me and I will make sure that we have a conversation and get your reviews sorted out once and for all. If you want to grow your business with new clients, if you want to grow your reputation online, if you want your social media name to be pushed out to say these are pretty good, and if you're super serious about growing your salon and you want more bums on seats without the stress, guys, just comment below or message me and let's have a conversation this week.